time now for the interactive segment. Miss G is here. She'll tell us about all the trending issues.
Definitely, I'll tell you about what people are saying. But it's time now, like you said, to be heard on the most interactive segment on Joy News Prime. Find us on facebook.com/Joy News on TV, on twitter.com@Joy News on TV, and on WhatsApp the number is 0560-800,000. Remember to add your name and location. Please don't call. October 5 is World Teachers Day, an occasion to celebrate all of those who have shaped the minds of future generations. World Teachers Day was created by the United Nations Educational, Scientific and Cultural Organization, UNESCO, in 1994 to celebrate the educators of the world. This year's celebration is on the theme, Valuing Teachers, Improving Their Status. Tell us how your teacher has impacted your life and shaped who you have become.
The name of my favorite teacher is Francis, and I attended to my secondary school. And then I love that school so much, as well as my teacher. They helped me to become who I am right now. And then because of the impact Sir Francis had on me, I become very good in maths, and I'm able to help other students who perform badly in core maths. And I thank him so much for bringing me up this way.
What was the impact he had on your life?
He always told me I could do it, even though I knew I couldn't do it. But right now, I'm able to do what I thought I would not be able to do.
My favorite teacher is Sir Fraser. He's at the States right now, but I always mention his name because he gave me free tuition and he always inspired me a lot. He always motivated me. Core maths is not difficult. You can do it. I know most ladies don't like core maths, but then you are exceptional, so you can do it and all that. So he really motivated me and I pushed hard and I made it.
Do you still get in touch with some of your teachers?
Yes, I do. Sir Fraser that I mentioned, I get in touch with him once in a while. And other teachers, yes.
There are some teachers that when they enter their class, we are so angry, we didn't want to see them. Did you have that kind of experience?
Yeah, I had so many experiences. When I was in SHS, my English teacher didn't like me at all. Anytime I do something wrong, she always make me lie on the floor.
I had experiences with such teachers. Back in school, some teachers will come in and then don't teach what they are supposed to teach. They'll whine about saying other stuffs that is not really connected to what he's teaching, and it will just get you confused and you get bored and maybe sleep or something. And when he sees you sleeping, to you rain insults on you, it make you not like the subject, and at the end of it you would fail. Yes, and when people ask you, they'll be like, you're not the serious one. Meanwhile, it's not your fault, it's the teacher's fault. So I'd like to advise teachers out there that they should have passion for their jobs and then teach what they are supposed to teach to impact us.
And what a great occasion to celebrate teachers. I know you want to share an experience with me. Which of your teachers, has impacted you that much that you can't even forget?
A lot of them. This afternoon I was talking about this English madam, Miss Kofi, who liked me so much because I was good in English.
Okay.
And I had a friend who were very close, and she didn't understand why she should be my friend. She advised me not to talk to her because she said, "God, she will spoil me." And I wasn't even listening to her. So she had to invite my father.
Wow.
And tell him that, listen, I don't want your daughter to play with this lady. At that time, two of us,
you are just
we didn't even have
inseparable.
a time. But, the woman, she impacted a lot on me. She was advising me, she was telling me what to do. I mean, even as I moved on after
still
school,
kept touch with her?
Yeah, I kept touch with her. She even followed me to secondary school one day.
Wow.
She came to see my headmaster and was telling him about how good I was and all of that. I mean...
Okay, so Miss Kofi, hello to you. Congratulations. But let's see what people are saying on Facebook, Aisha.
Okay, and Ifwa Adai says, I remember my primary head teacher who also doubled as my class 6 teacher in my village. He did everything for me to love English language, which I hated. Today, I'm a proud English language teacher. I'm following his footsteps. Master Hayford, rest in peace. Lucius Derry with filters. Teachers in Ghana don't even feel proud of their work, and it's because of the unfavorable conditions they're going through. Government officials should not forget that if it wasn't for teachers, they wouldn't have been where they are now. Teachers should come first in everything, because doctors who save lives are all taught by teachers. Chief Mano says, I remember my class 5 teacher, Mr. Boachi, for his early morning mental, and it's made me think, Tesa, may his soul rest in peace. Teachers are really important, and may God bless all teachers. Dominion Bimpon says, but dead goat incompetent Mahama has made the noble profession so much unattractive that people choose to go outside than to teach in Ghana. And Prince Nuruddin Baumia says, teaching is indeed a noble profession. May God bless all teachers across the globe. Sharif Andrews Adam says, every educated person passed through the hands of a teacher. I can't forget my class 6 teacher, the late Mr. The name didn't come. He says he taught me to be disciplined.
All right, so those are some comments on Facebook, but we'll go to our next story. And former Ghana international Malik Jaber has blamed the poor standards of football in the country's domestic league on players having too much sex. Jaber, who now manages in the division, says the league has not progressed as hoped because players spend time before games having intercourse. Do you agree with him, or there is more to this non-performance?
That is not the issue. Maybe they are not performed because they don't take their training serious as it used to be, and now they think that all they play for is money. They just go in for money. That is not, I don't think it's sex. Sex has nothing to do with performance. Yeah.
What do you think?
Well, obviously too much of everything is bad, but I think that it's a combination of issues. You can't just tell me that the players are having too much sex, the reason they are not able to perform. Have we checked the ages of the players? Have you thought about that? Too much of sex and too much of fun obviously will also have an impact in your performance. It's a factor, but I do not think that it plays that much role. It's something little.
Gone are the days our league was that fantastic, strong. The players, I mean, they take inspiration from their former, they are old, let's say old players, but now they are not playing. Sometimes the league short, you understand? So it doesn't give them that zeal, the energy to do, like, to play like they want to play.
So I think it goes beyond sex. Yeah, too much of everything is bad. It might probably have an effect, but it goes beyond it.
And maybe like the olden days, we did not have Facebook, Twitter and stuff. You do the sex, you have to go in out there, search for a lady. But for now, it's like, it's just just closer to them on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram. They chit chat 1-2, then they go in.
I agree with I agree with what my friend is saying. I still think if the players are not able to play well, then that shouldn't be that it is because of sex. Maybe they are not really good. That's why they can't play well. I'm
a married man, and I tell you what, there are times, and of course, well, my profession is similar to stuff. Before you come on air, you are stressed up. But when you are able to have that, interaction with your wife, obviously, you come and your mind is sound. So for me, I think lack of discipline on the part of some of the players, kind of players we have in this generation are also not up to the players we had a decade ago.
And definitely, people will definitely have opinions about issues like this.
And those were interesting comments. Okay, Nana.
But before you go on
yes,
Facebook, let's just read, because
some
messages have come
on the Teachers' Day.
Exactly. So let's start with this one, which says, my senior high school teacher who taught me integrated science hated me with passion. There was no pass without my name being mentioned amongst troublemakers. Edem in Germany remembers his teacher for that. And due to the unfavorable conditions of teachers, we will import teachers soon. Eddie in Kumasi. And Ghanaian players, okay, so we can come to this one. Ghanaian players like sex. Hey, sister, it's serious. Oh. Are you there with them? How do you know? So they don't perform because they are proud, and they think that they know. They like fun, and fun. Martina sends this message to us, and you dare not prepare for teachers. Oh, okay. Let's see.
You're not getting the
I'm not getting that message well. But big ups to my stage 6 teacher, Mr. Datsing. Those days in Top Reach Takrady, and Bogolo says this. Enjoy news. You make okay. There's something else about some documentary he watched this evening. Miss G, my teacher made me who I am. I thank him for that. Please, Miss G and Aisha, you both look sweet. Thank you. Which of you is my only honey? He has, he sent his number actually that you should call him. You should call him because he cares. Anyway, congratulations to Mr. E.B. Labi of St. Monica's Senior High School, Asante Mampong, for being a teacher and a father for his maths extra classes coupled with free lunch. And this is from S. Kuma in Koforidia. And okay, I think this is okay. Some of the messages have to do with something else, so you can come with your messages.
All right, Nana Kufia Boaje says a little fame sometimes make one forget about himself. Most of the players think they have fame now, so they can do anything they deem fit. But remember that everything that one knows how to do it best is gifts and sacred things from the divine creator. So never joke with your talents. Many have fallen from grace to grass because of sex and women. And he gave example as Samson, David, and Solomon. TJ says having too much sex is not an excuse to his sentiment. I remember during 2014 World Cup, Germany were allowed to bring their wives to the tournament. What was the end result? You can judge it yourself. Brisnuruddin Baumia says very hilarious. Anyway, sex is a basic need and has nothing to do with poor performance of players. The coach should have blamed lack of motivation for the players rather than this whimsical sex issue. Eric Wong Dong says if the toad comes from the river to say the crocodile is pregnant, who are you to doubt it? And Dominion Bimpon says, is that why dead goods? Oh my goodness, you're not being fair to the president. And TZT Amen says, then the whites would have won anything in football if you're bad.
No, they wouldn't have won anything.
They wouldn't have won anything in football because if you're bad, you're bad. Next joke, please.
And I'm sure
there's some comments on Facebook.
Some comments on Facebook, but we have our trending photograph. So we posted this picture on Facebook and asked you to tell us what you see. Okay, so what do you see?
You have to tell whether it's a man or a woman.
Okay, so I hear if you squint, you see something different. So let's see.
You see a woman and then you see a man. Yeah.
Okay, yeah.
So maybe man, woman.
A man, woman?
Because if you squint, you see a woman. Right?
Yeah, if you squint, you see a very pretty woman. But when you open your eyes that well, you...
There are some comments actually coming on this picture. Nilamte says, I can't think for, I think madness. This picture looks like Ghana politics. No right, no left.
Hashtag
is coming. Plans Victor Raul says, I see man superimposed with the eyes, nose, lips, and cheeks of a woman. Boatini Ismail Dima says, I see nothing but pure witch clothes in technology. I got pissed off when my friend Ajwa sent me that. Hell harsh. And Luckless Derry Whitfield says, a young lady smiling when you look at it with half of your eyes closed. Pakwisi before says, wow, such an awesome. A woman when you close your iris a bit but looks like a man when you open your eyes wide. Obing Jamayal says the pic looks like a lady smiling when you are far from it but looks scary when close. Sheriff Andrews Adams says, hey, two faces in one person. With your eyes open you see the face of a man, but with your eyes getting closed, I'm sure he says you see a face of a woman.
All right, Aisha, that's it. But before I go, let me quickly read to you. So please, Miss G, both of you are as important as my teacher. Both you and Aisha should call me so that we can make our love a democratic one. Thank you. That's the guy who sent his number to you.
Interesting, Miss G. Oh, you may want to place a call to him when you're done. And thanks so much, Miss G, for bringing us the interactive segment. That'll be it.